Hello, my phantoms. I wanted to thank you all for subscribing to me. Welcome to my 200 subscribers special, or my 200 phantom special. So, time to begin the Q&A you have all submitted earlier, hopefully. So, first question comes from Gemma Daily. When was the last time a loved one cried in your arms? That has actually never happened. So, never. There was no last time. Alright, next question. From Jody Norburn. What do you hope for your near future? So here's the thing, I consider myself to be a storyteller. So obviously, I love stories, I love writing them, and I love telling them. I do plan on creating or writing a book in the future, but that one's really, really far away at the moment. Then there's also the fact that I'm getting into game design, hoping that one gets successful. Yeah. All right. Uh, Question number three from Jenny Heinrich. I hope I pronounced that right. What do you like to do for fun? Well, I actually like to hang out with my friends, and I also play video games, mostly on Steam. And well, the usual stuff. I don't really do anything too special. I will say, in terms of my choice of games, I prefer the older games, like more classics rather than newer games. Alright, and I saved the best one for last. From NightBlossom ASMR. What inspired you to start doing audios? Now, this one is a really, really long story, and it's gonna delve into my YouTube past, or well, my past on the internet in general. So, when I first came up with the name Shadow Gear, it was for the brony community. I wanted to be a brony analyst. Yeah, basically reviewing My Little Pony episodes. Now, originally, I was just going to start with fan fictions, and my main character at the time was going to be called Shadow Gear. However, as I thought about the story more and more, I realized that the idea and the whole concept behind it was not that good. So I kind of scrapped that idea, wrote something completely different. But I didn't want the name Shadow Gear to go to waste, so I used it as my username. I managed to write two somewhat successful fanfics, and then the last two, eh, just not gonna finish them. They didn't really turn out well at all. So after that, I kind of learned about ASMR, and eventually I learned about all these different channels, and I really, really loved the audios. They were so good, so enjoyable, so relaxing. I decided, well, they helped me out quite a lot. Maybe it's time I do something in return. So I started creating my own audios. But there was one problem. I had actually never been in a relationship. Never in my life. I still haven't been in a relationship. So I really had to just improvise, ask my family how they go about dates, what exactly happens in a relationship. And then I used that for my first few audios to try to understand what is going on in a relationship and how that would work. My first attempt at YouTube had failed, somewhat pitifully. Granted, I did get a few subscribers, and some of you may remember me from when before I had used this logo. However, I decided that I was going to reboot the channel and kind of wipe all memories of that old logo. So yeah, I rebooted, redid my work, redid my audios, and now they've improved quite substantially actually. Yeah. And here we are now. Still love doing these audios. Now, Thank you again. Huge shout out to NightBlossom. She is a really great ASM artist, and I suggest you go check her out. In other news, I do have one series planned out, and I'm finally ready to begin. You will know when the series has started, when the background has turned green. I will see you all later. Have a nice day or night, my phantoms.